Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to the next episode in our complete reading of Valmiki Ramayana. In the last episode, we discussed 4 qualities actually. The first one being Viryavan, then Dharmagyascha, Kritagnyascha, and Satyavakya. Now we'll move to the next quality, which is Dhrudavratah. Dhrudavratah means one who has got Dhrida Sankalpa, means if you say or if you think that you want to do a task, and once you fix in your mind that you would go and do the task, you would do it come what may. That's Dhrudavratah. Did Rama exhibit Dhrudavratah? In a number of places. One of them is, where Sita is abducted by Ravana. Rama knows Ravana is now in Sri Lanka. He has to cross the sea. Many people said many things that they cannot cross the sea, but Rama, first he prays to Samudra to give way, and when that doesn't happen, he says, I'll dry up the entire Samudra or the sea so that they can cross it. And then, the Lord Samudra, the king of the seas, he comes and he tells how to build a bridge. They take a bridge, they go there, and Ravana by that time was ruling all the worlds, and his army was undefeated. Till then, Lord Rama's army was an army of monkeys, but still he was Dhrudavratah. He stood there, he said, okay, come what may, I am going to win this war, and he fights that war till the end and he wins it. So that's a wonderful example of Dhrudavratah. That's not the only example of Dhrudavratah though. For example, when Rama comes to forests, a lot of rishis over there, they come to Rama and say, hey Sri Rama, we are rishis, we are munis, we live in these forests, and these rakshasas, they are coming and they are not letting us do our penance, they are not letting us do our tapa. Please save us from these rakshasas, they are coming and killing us, we are helpless against them. And then Rama says, I'll take care of them, you don't worry, I'll save your tapasya. And once he has done that, now Sita Ma comes and says, hey Rama, a man will fall down from a position of greatness because of 3 reasons. The first one is when they talk lies. You never talk a lie in your life, I know that. The second is when he is interested in woman other than his wife. Parastri Vyamoha. You would never look at any woman like that. And the third one is picking up fights for no reason with others. While you would never do the first two, I am afraid you are picking it up now, the picking up fights with others for no reason now. Why are you getting into this? Then Rama says, Yaham jivitam jahyam tvam va site salakshmanam natu pratigyam samsrutya brahmanebhyo visheshataha. Then Rama says, Sita, if my life, or if I'll have to pay the price of protecting these people with my life, so be it. If I'll have to leave you to protect these people, so be it. If I'll have to get separated from Lakshmana, so be it. But when someone comes to me and asks me for help and says, oh Rama, you are the only hope for me, the only thing that I know is to go and help them. That's the sort of Dhrudavratah he is. And to do this, he actually ends up fighting a lot of Rakshas. At some point of time, he even fights 14,000 Rakshas, because the core of this whole conflict starts because he was trying to protect these rishis and munis in that forest. Okay, not just that. Many people, see, he knows his wife was kidnapped by Ravana, and Ravana's brother comes and says, hey Rama, you have to protect me. There is nobody else in this world who can protect me. Please protect me. My brother is like this, but I am a person who stands for dharma. Rama gives him his word that he'll protect him and he'll protect Vibhishana till the end. So that's the sort of Dhrudavratah, the Dhrida Sankalpa that Rama has, where he doesn't just give up once he has taken up a task. So that's Dhrudavratah. The next quality is chaaritreNacha yuktah, who has A good charitra is like character. Who has a good character? Now, how does a character build? Like most of us listen to all good things in the world, but do we actually bring them into our lives? Now look at Ravanasura. Ravanasura also knows Vedas. He read all the Vedas. He was one of the greatest Shiva Bhaktas of all the time. But the only problem he had was that he never brought a lot of learnings that he has learned. He never brought them into practice. On the contrary, when you look at Rama's life, even when Sita Ma was not there with him, Rama did not leave his Nitya Naimittik karmas. Even when Sita Ma was abducted, he was searching for her. He did not give up on his daily Sandhya Vandana. Because Sita Ma asks this to Lord Hanuman. When Hanuman goes and sees Sita Ma, she'll ask, is Rama doing every karma that he needs to do in the morning or on a daily basis? And Hanuman says, Rama has not left his Nitya karma. So we learn from a lot of places that, you have got to exercise daily, you have got to pray daily, you have got to, treat others with respect, you have got to do the Bhuta Yajna daily. But how many of us do that on a daily basis? Because we don't do a lot of that on a daily basis, our character doesn't get built the way it needs to get built. Rama, on the other case, Lord Sri Rama, he is an epitome of good charitra, good character. And not you can give this an example for Dhrudavratah also, for charitra also. Bharata comes and says, brother, father has died. He gave the boons to my mother. Now that the father is not there, and I, who has got the kingdom from the father because of the boons given to my mother, I am giving it back to you. You come and rule all of us. Again, the Dhrudavratah in Rama says, I will not come now. The charitra, Rama's charitra is exemplified here because he said, once a word is given, a word is given, and I will strive to keep my father in truth. Nobody should take my father's name and say, that man lied. No, I'll never let a lie go to my father. That's Rama's charitra, that's Rama's character. That's chaaritreNacha yuktah. The next one is sarvabhuteshu hitah. Now, sarvabhuteshu hitah, Lord Sri Rama is an epitome of loving every living creature. That's a wonderful rhyming, right? Loving every living creature. Rama loved every living being that came across in his life. Rama has indeed loved them. See, Maricha comes as a deer, as a magical deer, right? Rama waits for a lot of time to catch it alive. He doesn't want to kill it. Jatayu, who helped Rama, when Jatayu is on the ground, Rama looks at it and he cries, Are, Sita is gone. Even this bird is dying now. What is the use of me being here? I was not able to protect anyone here. Rama cries there. So, sarvabhuteshu kohitaha. And one more thing, when do you get this sarvabhuteshu kohitaha quality in you? Loving all living creatures, how do you get that quality in you? When you realize that it's the same Atma that is there in all these creatures, you would not be able to harm any creature. And that's sarvabhuteshu kohitaha. The knowledge that Rama already had, that it's the same Lord, it's the same Lord's Vibhuti that's there in every person, in every living being. You would see God in every living being, and hence you would not be harming any living being. So that's sarvabhuteshu kohitaha. The next one, vidwaan kaha. Whatever you learn, you should be an expert in that. That's vidwaan, right? Now, Rama was an expert in Dhanurveda. There was no better archer than him in his period, not just in his period, throughout the Indian or throughout the Sanatana Dharmas, Itihasas, Puranas. You would never get a better archer than Rama. You would never get a better person who has learned Dhanurveda better than Rama. And not just this, Rama was an expert in in setting up muhurtams. Rama was an expert in Shakuna Shastra, and everywhere whenever Rama speaks, right, whenever Lord Sri Rama speaks in Ramayana, he always says, this is what is told here, this is what is told here, this is what the Shastras say. He was an expert. He was an expert in everything he learned. That's why he was a vidwaan kaha. Then the next quality that is being asked for is samardhascha. That samardhascha is a one who has got ability. Having knowledge is one thing. Having ability to use that knowledge, that's a completely different game. We all know, right? We have some toppers in the class who excel at getting marks, but put them on a practical thing, they would be seeing a lot of hiccups in completing the tasks that were given to them. But Rama, he was samardha also, where he was able to handle anything, any situation because of his knowledge. He not just had knowledge, he also knew how to apply the knowledge. I mean, you can understand his samardhya, or the samardhata that he had in him. When he attacked Lanka, he had, I mean, they were monkeys. There were crores and crores of monkeys, and he was able to plan, a huge battle just with these monkeys. That's samarthata, samarthascha. So he had the knowledge, he was a vidwan, and he was samardha in using that knowledge also. So that's extremely important. So Lord Sri Rama excelled at knowledge and also excelled in using that knowledge. So he was a vidwan and a samartha both. With that, we end this episode. In the next episode, we'll start with the next quality, which is Priyadarshanaha. Jai Shri Ram. लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. ओम तत्सत्. जय श्री राम.